Let's make a pollo asado on the Blackstone Griddle. Asado has different meanings to different people. Today it means we're gonna roast and toast this chicken on the griddle. And I'm gonna show you how to get a beautiful sear on both sides of this chicken, and it's still gonna be extra juicy. Plus, the seasoning that we're gonna use today is gonna help recreate an authentic pollo asado flavor. Now let's get fired up and cook a pollo asado on the Blackstone. Vámonos! This is what we're using today, friends. Y'all check this out. Achiote is basically annatto seed ground up. Sometimes it's a powder, sometimes it's a little brick like this. So I'm gonna chop this up. I'm just gonna mash it all up. We're gonna make a little paste out of this. We're gonna take some of this Blackstone all-purpose seasoning and shake some of this in here. I'm also going to take some olive oil and I'm gonna continue to work on my paste here. We're gonna smash it all up. Need just a little bit more oil. Our achiote paste is looking really good. Now this is basically, when it all boils down to it, has now become an adobo. Most pollo asado has some sort of a citrus flavor in them. So I'm just using maybe about a quarter of a lime in here. Let's stir it up one more time and we are ready. Let's get it onto the chicken and let's start cooking. We're gonna take one of the 2 half chickens here. I'm gonna pull the skin back, and you just wanna get your fingers up under here, under the skin. I like to pull it back on the drumstick too, like this, to expose the thigh. And then I want to get a little bit of this marinade in here. You just want to slather some in there. You don't want to cake it on there too much. You just want a nice little slather in there. We're going to fold it back over this way, grab a little bit more. For best results, you want to do this, put it in your refrigerator for 3 or 4 hours. Even overnight is good. It is an adobo, which basically means marinade. There's the first one. Let's do the other half now. And let's do the same thing here. We're going to pull the skin back just like this. Take your time, be patient. You don't want to rip it all up. You want to get some in there. Fold that leg quarter over, get it up under here. Fold it back the other way. Beautiful. You want to put this down. Grab a little bit more, get it all on the outside. And we're good to go, friends. I'm going to lay the other one right here too. And I'm going to do another little shake on the bottom of seasoning. You don't want to be too heavy here because remember that the adobo has some of the seasoning in there already, but you do want a little bit. All right, let's get these chickens on here and give them a nice little sear. Oh, baby. Now here's the magic trick. You want to cover them up so that they also steam and cook with all the heat from the griddle and the chicken. We're going to give them 5 minutes. We're going to come back and flip them over, and then we're going to see what kind of char we've got on the skin. And then we're gonna flip them back the other way. It's been 5 minutes. Let's take a look at these chickens and see what they look like. Oh man, look at that beautiful color that they're having. We're gonna go ahead and give them a flippity flip. Oh man, that looks really great. We'll be back in another 5 minutes. It's that easy. It's been another 5 minutes. Let's flippity flip one more time and see what we got. I love that sound. Amazing. All right, here we go. Look at that. Woo-hoo-wee. That's a beautiful char. Looks gorgeous. We're gonna go ahead and put the lid back on. We're gonna give them another 10 minutes. I have my both burners here all the way down to low. I also have a couple of sausages that I'm gonna get onto the griddle now. So I'm gonna get a little oil on these sausages and just kind of let them hang out over here. I'm gonna get my jalapeños on. I'm gonna lay them right here first because I have a little bit of olive oil over here. Just gonna kind of let those hang out there and get our onions on here. All right, let's take another look at these birds, see what we got. Man, look at that. Beautiful. So I like to probe my thigh first, and we're looking at 145 degrees, friends. Man, this one's already at 160. Check that out. We're gonna cover these back up. Leave them in there a little bit longer. Now I'm also going to season my onions here during the caramelizing process. And I'm using the Blackstone Steakhouse seasoning. I love that big chunky texture that it has. It's been another 10 minutes. Let's take another look at these chickens. They're still sizzling. I do believe our chickens are done, but I'm gonna take the prettiest one, put this guy on the plate right here. We're gonna let it cool off there for a little while. Our onions look gorgeous. So this is part of the South Texas Pollo Asado experience. We're gonna put some of these onions up here on this plate right here. Put our 2 jalapeños right here. All right, that's looking really good. I'm going to slice up this sausage here, but wait, there's more. Another part of the traditional South Texas Pollo Asado plate is beans and rice, baby. Now, my friends, for my favorite part of every video, I get to taste the food that we made, and it looks perfectly done to me. Did you see that? Woo. Right off the bone. Really, really good. Oh my gosh, look at that juice. Whoo! Mira nomás. Oh, baby. Man, that tastes good. One more bite. That's some good chicken right there. That is a typical South Texas Pollo Asado plate, and I can tell you right now, it's wonderful. Thanks for watching, friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. Keep the smoke light, make it work. We'll see you guys at the next video. Boom!